a disappointing finish. To lose again here on a walk-off. And I just told them, I appreciate the resiliency that's there. No one has their head down. Everyone believes we can win. We're not doing enough all three phases to win these games.
We got to start with you first, bro. Now, look, to me, I feel like every team is a product of their head coach, right? They are a resemblance of their head coach. And just watching the game, and every time the camera panned to him, he was just even keel, which sometimes can be good, but sometimes it can be bad because the Arizona Cardinals came out so flat in the beginning of this game. Yes, Marvin Harrison Jr., he dropped a pass, or he didn't finish running a route, or they wasn't on the same page as Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray wasn't the greatest in the first half either. You know what I'm saying? But for that defense, is legit. So this is a third down, right? 39, you're in the red zone. You have to make plays. They're running the trips to the left right here. Single high Marvin Harrison Jr., right? Two high safety. Let's run it and see what they actually do. What is the play call now? Marvin Harrison Jr. need to be running comebacks. He needs to be running the fade routes, the back shoulder fades. You need to put him in different positions, as in the slot. He needs to be running drags. He is like a more athletic Dez Bryant. I look at Marvin Harrison Jr. as a more athletic, faster Dez Bryant. Jump balls, everything using his body against these smaller DBs, bruh. Like the way, like y'all started to use him like that later on in the game. So let's run it. As you can see, boom. Like him running all these, like, okay, he's gonna run basically, I don't know what he's running, but you're not even looking his way. Then you gotta think about, you got McBride, right? So like me personally, if I'm talking to Kyler as the quarterback of this team, I'm saying I don't need you to be a pocket quarterback. I need you to be the quarterback that if you see man coverage, you're taking off. If you gotta run around to make plays, run around to make plays. But I'm not asking you to sit in the pocket like a basic quarterback and make plays, because the offense doesn't get the juice from that. The offense is not getting the juice from that. As you can see, like you're throwing short of this, all of that doesn't even matter, bro. If you run plays that's in his skill set, Marvin Harrison Jr., he will be successful. All of these other little plays, y'all choice routes, and he got to read if it's hot, and no, bruh. No, ain't no fucking way. I gotta point out this play right here, this wheel route by the tight end. And teams, the Seattle Seahawks run a lot of two tight ends. They run a lot of two tight end sets. They have a nice tight end that came from Miami last year, that was on Miami, the Miami Hurricanes. I wanted the Chiefs to draft him, because I knew that Travis Kelce was getting older, and I wanted a more athletic tight end that can run. He's like 6'6" and run like a 4'4", bro. He's like number 18 or number 14 for the Seattle Seahawks, but he doesn't score on this play though. So they're going to basically run this tight end wheel route. He's going to run an out route and then run up. As you can see, they're playing man. He's going to run an out route, basically a slot fade, or he wasn't really in the slot. He was in the tight end. It's basically like an out and up, and he puts the ball perfectly, bro. Like I said, on these type of plays, the DB, the linebacker, whoever it is, they don't see the ball coming at all. And he's already beat. And you see he's a bigger target. So that's what I'm saying. When it comes down to Arizona, you need to put him in more advantageous routes. Stop putting him like coming across the middle and on a bang 8, opening his body up to get hit. And if you don't, I mean, you, of course, at some plays you do have to do that. But it's like, play to his advantages, bro. He's damn near bigger than almost every DB he's going to come across. On this play right here, bro, this is the first interception that Kyler Murray throws, right? Basically throwing it to Marvin Harrison Jr. All the interceptions that Kyler Murray had was he was throwing the ball to Marvin Harrison Jr., right? So he's going to get the ball, right? He's going to attack the line of scrimmage with his legs. He's going to attack, which, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't know that. He's thinking that he's not even open. This is a bad throw on Kyler Murray. But it looks like on film, you feel what I'm saying? Like when you're watching it live, oh, Kyler Murray stopped on the route. He just stopped playing. And that's not it at all, bro. He's not open to begin with. If you really look at the play, he's not open to begin with. When he breaks this route, if Kyler Murray hit his back foot and let it go here, maybe he has a chance. But since he took the time to run up, if you look on the back end, this is not open, bro. He's going to cut this off. He's not open. You feel what I'm saying? Marvin Harrison Jr. is a receiver. You attack the defense vertically. If he's not running past somebody, or if he's not out jumping somebody, or if he's not catching a back shoulder fade, or if he's not coming to a comeback, or if he's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he's not running a drag route, catching it and running with it, you feel what I'm saying? All these routes right here that was in the beginning of the game was not working. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're running him into the defense when his advantage is his height, his build, his speed, his hands. Like, that shit is crazy to me. This is the second interception, right? So I want you to watch this, bruh. So they're in the too high safety, right? Boom. He's seeping over. He, like, when you put Marvin Harrison Jr. and McBride on the same side, who's pulling more? When I mean who's pulling more, who's pulling more attention from the safety? He's peeking inward. You feel what I'm saying? So why are y'all running double slants? I mean, yeah, he's open. Don't get me wrong, he's open and he's supposed to catch this. But I'm not like, look how little he is compared to Marvin Harrison Jr., bro. He should be running a fake slant and up. He should be attacking the defense vertically down the field. This should be a back shoulder throw every fucking time to me. If you're saying you're gonna put McBride in the slot, Marvin's out here. This safety is basically saying I feel more threatened by McBride than I do Marvin Harrison Jr., right? So, like, you have to have some type of wavelength or some type of route combination to where as though he can check at the line and be like, Marvin, I want you to take he's pressing you. I'm taking a press corner on Marvin Harrison Jr. every time, bro. Every time, because it's going to open up everything else. They're basically like, look at the safety, bro. How he's playing more inside. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to boom, 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 get him up out of there, go up the field, bro. This is Marvin Harrison Jr. we're talking about. This offense can be explosive. They're just playing it as if he's trash. In my opinion, like, why are y'all playing this man like this, bro? It doesn't make any sense. No excuses. He's supposed to catch this ball, bro. 100% he's supposed to catch this ball, and this is what had him in his head. You feel what I'm saying? But, like, at the same time, like, come on, bro. Threaten the defense down the field with a guy that's 6'2", 6'3", and going up against these little ass corners, bro. That's just like with fucking AJ Brown. They be having this man running slant after slant after slant, bruh. Throw the routes that's going to have these niggas fear him when he step out there. Always, this is for Josh Sweat, always play to the whistle. You know what I'm saying? All my coaches used to tell me, play to the whistle, play to the whistle, play to the whistle. You know what I'm saying? You never stop playing. And as you can see, number 16 keeps him out of the end zone, and he just stops. He gives up like, oh, snap, the play still. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, bruh. If you would have run down, that's why you're saying that's why people look at other pass rushers and other defensive ends and outside linebackers, and they hold them to high regard, not only because they skill set, but because they motor. You know, so TJ Watt is held to one of them high standards because of his motor. Hutchinson, his motor. You feel what I'm saying? Not so much Michael Parsons, because sometimes he does take plays off. Myles Garrett, his motor. You feel me? Like, they don't give up on a play, bro. They just don't. And you know what I'm saying? He did, and they ended up scoring this, bro. And Calais Campbell talked to him on the sideline and stuff like that, but it's just a learning moment. This is what I'm saying, bruh. You have to run, the routes that he runs has to be advantageous for his build. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, when you have a player like Marvin Harrison Jr., he has to confine to the offense. No, bruh. His build, his routes need to be confined to his build to make him more of a threat to the defense. So now you're going to have this, boom. Like I said, outside release. It's one-on-one, bro. He is too physical, too big of a receiver not to get these. He should get at least 5 of these a game if it's one-on-one on the outside. Back shoulder pass. The defender can't see the ball. All he got to do is get his feet down and turn around. You're not going to get to the ball. His body is too big, bro. He's a more athletic Dez Bryant with better hands. He's a more athletic Dez Bryant with better hands. And prime Dez Bryant was a beast in the NFL. Don't get this shit fucked up. Look at this shit, man. Sitting up, come on, bro. We've been talking about this play over and over and over again, bro. When you have a guy like this on the outside that has a frame like Marvin Harrison Jr., that has hands like him, since where the ball is at, the DB has to go through the receiver, which will be a defensive pass interference to even get the ball. Most corners that are good, that are athletic, they might get a hand in there because they got their head turned around. But 9 times out of 10, a perfect pass, a perfect back shoulder will never, it cannot be defended. If it's timed the right way, if it's thrown the right way to the right receiver, all he has to do is pirouette, get his feet down, look down, get his feet down, and it's, come on, bro. This shit is too easy, bro. They should have been doing this from the beginning. Yeah, the screen passes, get them going, this, that, and the third. Little, you know what I'm saying? Maybe an out route, maybe a comeback. You dig what I'm saying? Maybe a post corner, but like, come on, bro. And this is the play. Remember, they only had 6 points. It was 20-6. Shout out to Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold played well. I think that Sam Darnold is he's playing average. He's not playing like really good ball. He's not playing bad ball because I think that Seattle feels as though our defense is good enough for he doesn't have to win us the game. He's a good game manager right now. And also, I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like they're using Cooper Kupp the right way. They have Cooper Kupp, they have Jackson Smith and Jigma. They have pieces over there. I just feel like they'd rather not lose the game, pressing, you know what I'm saying, trying to make throws. They got Kenneth Walker the fourth, I think that's his name, Kenneth Walker. He's a great running back, but like, not to say like Sam Darnold isn't a good quarterback, because from the first 3 quarters, I was like, damn, Sam Darnold might be better than Kyler. Sam Darnold might be better than Kyler, but then it came around, like, then I came to like, I started watching more and more and more. I'm like, nah, it's not that. It's just that he doesn't have to do as much because the way the defense is playing. Now, Kyler Murray, this is why I say, don't fall into the trap of being a conventional pocket passer. No. You have to be able to threaten the defense with your legs, regardless. When you get this man coverage and you run right up the middle, every time you have to make them pay with your legs, bro. To get this 30, this is what got the Cardinals going, because now it's in their mind that, oh, we can't play. Because Seattle been playing zone the entire game. They was rushing with 4, playing zone, bend but don't break, right? But you have to play this way against Kyler, because if you play man, this is going to happen to you, bro. This is going to happen to you if you play man and you don't get home. And this is what got them going, bro. Now that there is no James Conner, Kyler has to become a part of the running game. You just have to play smart and get your ass on the ground or get out of bounds when contact comes. Now, this is this is going to be the corner route to Marvin Harrison Jr. You dig what I'm saying? You got to realize, bro, they are playing this man one-on-one. Even if you get one-on-one with McBride, if you get one-on-one with Marvin Harrison Jr., you have to make a good pass and give them a chance to make a play, bro. There's no way, bro. He's going to inside release. He's already beat. This in the NFL, you're beat. He's stacking him, bro. It's over. It's over. With a great pass, bro. It's over. It's nothing with his hands. Like I said, bro, he's a more athletic, faster Dez Bryant, bro. Look at the build. 6'2", big, strong, catch the ball with his hands, bro. He's fast. Like, come on, bro. I don't want to hear this, oh, he's a bust or he wasn't worth the pick, and that's not the case, bro. Yeah, he probably was in his own head in the first half and a little bit of the third, but that's not the case. It's basically the routes and the way they're utilizing him on the offensive side. Like, bro, stop all these slants and in routes, and yeah, that should be cool. But like, bro, you know what I'm here for, bro. I'm here to threaten the defense down the field. You know what I'm saying? Either go routes, corners, posts, comebacks, back shoulder fades, like the shit that fucking matter. You feel what I'm saying? Throw me a little screen at the beginning of the game. Let me touch the ball and shit. Now I'm ready to rock and roll. But yeah, bro, this is the type of shit that we known him for, bro. Look at it, bro. They're too small. The more and more confidence he can be, like, bro, like I said, I keep saying it, bro. He's a more athletic Dez Bryant, bro. If he get a mean streak, I'm talking about like if he get a mean streak out there and he play with some attitude, because he is like what they said on the Gamecast, he is a little too calm. I think he needs a mean streak. And once he get a mean streak and get a little attitude towards him, when he's on the field and he play with some like when he play with some like some inspiration, some spunk, he can be special. They got him in a slot now. So like I'm saying, like they started utilizing him how you supposed to utilize him later in the game. I don't know what the game plan was early on, but now y'all know to get rid of that shit. This is the shit that he's supposed to be running. Posts, corners, comebacks, back shoulder fades, slot fades, shit that's down the field threatening the defense. If you telling me you're going to have Marvin Harrison Jr. one-on-one with this little ass corner, I'm taking it every fucking time. Every time. Right? So that watch it, he's going to throw this basically another back shoulder. The DB, he gets his head turned around late. Even though he gets his head turned around now, watch him pirouette. You can't get through the fucking ball through his body, bruh. You can't. You just can't. Now, there is some cornerbacks that are athletic enough to get their head turned around. They have the body awareness and just like it's some cornerbacks that do know how to do. They know how to sit on it. You feel what I'm saying? When they know it's coming and like they do their film work and they watch body language. Don't get me wrong. Like there is some cornerbacks, they take their position very, very seriously. So if you give them any indication that that the ball, you know what I'm saying, is coming or you're running this type of route or this is going to be a back shoulder, they will sit on it. So, but when it comes down to Marvin Harrison Jr., even if they know that it's coming, you still have to go through him to get to the ball. He's a bigger body. He has a bigger frame. You feel what I'm saying? I knew they was going to win the game once the kickoff. Why wouldn't you just kick the ball off regular? If it's a regular touchback, the ball goes to the 30. The ball goes to the 30-yard line, maybe the 35. But I'm not pooch kicking it. And then it doesn't hit in the landing spot, and then they get the ball on the 40. All they need is 20 yards, maybe 25 yards, 25 to 30. Have y'all not been seeing the field goal kicking this year? You got field goal kickers making 65-yarders, shit like that, bro. Like I would rather kick the ball in the end zone, have them do the touchback. The ball comes out to the 25 or the 30-yard line, whichever yard line it is, and play it like that. But I'm not pooch kicking it. And then he miss it, the 20-yard line, and then like, come on, bruh. You practically gave them the game. Once that kickoff happened, you gave them the game. They already had one timeout. That's why I'm like, bruh, all that work, bruh, for y'all to lose is crazy. But the unis was fire though. I ain't gonna lie, the uniforms was fire.